We are all loaded up, ready to head to Montana, June 2nd, 2023. The goal was to have the cabin done when I retired, and I retired on May 31st, and we have just a couple little projects to finish up. So we'll be checking in when we get to Montana. All right, we're prepping our metal brackets for the deck. You probably saw in the video I had a little clip of, or I'll show it now, of the CNC plasma cutter cutting these out. They serve two purposes. They're for looks, but they're also going to help with strength on that deck. And we used 1/8 inch steel, and now I'm just using a bed liner and a spray can, get it at Walmart. And we're just spraying those with one coat. We've got one left down here. We've prepped it. We wiped it down with lacquer thinner, and we're just spraying this stuff on. Pretty neat stuff. It's the same coating I put on the deck railing, so it'll match that. And that stuff's held up really well. Takes a long time for this stuff to cure, so I'm trying to put a light coat on. And then, like I've said in the past, I always try to put my finishes on thin. And then we'll see, we'll probably need a second coat. We just got started hanging corner brackets, and it's just starting to rain a little bit too much, so we're going to take a break of hanging, but they look good. So we have 4 more to hang over there, and then we'll spray them with a final coat of finish, and we'll have our corner posts in. I did put a coat of sealer on the wood. I burned that, and the sun really hammered that, kind of dried it out. So I did put a coat of sealer in a slate color to kind of keep that black theme going. We're working on building a little sign on the front, and we cut down a couple pine trees. We've got some pine trees that are growing really close together there, and we took a couple out with kind of getting choked out or choking out some other trees. So I'm just using a draw knife to clean these logs. It's not too bad when they're wet. Just kind of take off the bark, and then there's this outside layer. Get underneath that and clean those logs off. All I'm doing is taking this top, I guess, live layer off and getting down to the wood there. Once you get under that, it comes off pretty well. Right now I cut down a small pine tree that was in the thick area out there. It was kind of choking out one of my fir trees, so I cut one pine tree down, and I stripped the bark off it today, and I'm just kind of setting up our little sign here. Spent some time, dug some holes. We're gonna fill those with concrete. I'm gonna seal the bottom of those posts. I'm just trying to decide what kind of top to put on it. I've seen a couple different ones that I like, so we'll make that decision tomorrow. you saw the video, or if you've been watching my series, you saw me making the vanity here. So I'm just getting that installed today. Got the back cut out, got it slid in. Proportions look good. Happy with it. So we'll get that plumbed in and get it functioning. Here I'm installing a couple metal brackets that I made for the A supports there. Kind of gives it a nice finished look. The inspector gave it a final stamp of approval. I may have said in previous video clips that we didn't have a lot of projects to do this year, but one of them was get the wood burning stove functioning, and we've got our first fire going. It's not real hot today, but we're gonna have the doors and windows open, or the doors open, so we can burn off any grease or debris from the fireplace. So we do have that project completed. Inside stovepipe goes straight up. It took a lot of hard work and dedication along with focus to get that cabin completed. But now that it's done, I'm just going to end the video with a couple pictures of things that we like to do in Montana. We feel really fortunate that we have a place now that we can call our own, that we built, and we can go out and really enjoy the beautiful state of Montana.